Hi, I'm Tim Hamilton with StellarQuest Real Estate, and this is our housing market forecast for 2021. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home this year, please feel free to give me a call or send me an email. I am more than happy to answer your questions and help you start planning today. I get all of my information for these videos from the Orange County Housing Report, which is written by a local economist named Stephen Thomas. If you want to read a copy of the full article, please just let me know and I'll send you a copy. I also did a 2020 housing market review for Orange County, so if you're interested in watching that video and learning how we got to where we are today, that link will be in the description. 2020 was a little bit of a roller coaster ride for the housing market as well as the general economy. We saw a sharp drop in home sales and economic activity during the March lockdowns, and then a relatively quick rebound. Despite improvements, we still have a long way to go to get back to normal. This means interest rates will likely remain low during 2021, which will fuel economic activity as well as the housing market. Due to an extremely low level of homes for sale, mixed with an expected high level of demand, Stephen Thomas expects that the housing market will be hot in 2021. First, let's look at the active inventory, which is the total number of homes for sale in Orange County. Looking at the green line on this chart, you can see that the active inventory was extremely low for all of 2020. We ended the year with only 2,500 homes for sale. This means we're starting 2021 with the lowest level of inventory we've seen since tracking began in 2004. With very few available homes for buyers to choose from, this is likely going to be a factor in creating a hot seller's market in 2021. Stephen Thomas expects the inventory to peak between 5,000 and 5,500 homes for sale sometime around August. Now let's look at buyer demand, which is the total number of new pending sales over the prior 30 days. Looking at the green line on this chart, you can see that in 2020, we started the year out relatively normal, had a very steep decline, and then a massive rally as interest rates reached historic lows. We ended the year with the strongest demand reading that we've seen since 2012, which is setting up 2021 to start the year with an extremely high level of demand. This will increase buyer competition, and buyers will most likely be willing to pay slightly more than the most recent comparable sale. Stephen Thomas expects that we'll see between 6 and 8% appreciation for the year, with most of the appreciation taking place between January and July. The housing market is expected to follow a normal cycle. During a normal cycle, we have the strongest level of buyer demand and fresh inventory coming on the market during the spring. The summer will follow with slightly less demand, and the inventory will continue to build. As we transition to the autumn market, we will see a drop in buyer demand and fewer homeowners will choose to place their home on the market. Finally, we'll reach the distractions of the holiday market, where we will have the lowest level of buyer demand and the fewest number of homes put on the market. Stephen Thomas also predicts the number of home sales will increase by about 4 to 8% compared to 2020, which was 3% higher than 2019. He also expects luxury sales to increase by about 5%, which is impressive considering 2020 set a new record high number of luxury home sales by about 26%. Interest rates are expected to remain low until the current wave of the coronavirus diminishes and the economy begins to improve. Long-term rates are driven by economic fundamentals and headline risks. This is why negative economic headlines typically drives rates lower, while positive economic headlines drives them higher. Stephen Thomas expects rates to increase to about 3.5% by the end of the year. You're probably also wondering if we're going to get a wave of foreclosures and REOs like we did during the Great Recession. Stephen Thomas doesn't expect anything close to those levels. He points out that 90% of homeowners in forbearance have 10% or more equity in their home. This means they can sell their home without becoming a distressed sale. The other 10% of homeowners he expects will likely be able to resume their payments after the forbearance period is over. This means we probably will see an increase in the number of distressed sales, but it won't be anything close to the wave we saw during the Great Recession. To summarize, 2021 will start exactly where 2020 left off, which is a hot seller's market where homes are increasing in value and selling quickly. Multiple offers and bidding wars will be somewhat common among homes priced under $1.25 million. As we transition into the autumn market, housing will evolve to a slight seller's market where sellers still get to call most of the shots, but home values will be relatively unchanged. Please keep in mind that our forecast is by no means a guarantee of what is going to happen. There are many economists that have varying opinions of what's to come in the housing market and the general economy as a whole. Thank you for watching our 2021 housing market forecast for Orange County. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, please feel free to give us a call or send us an email. It's never too soon to start planning, and we're more than happy to help. If you want to read the full Orange County Housing Report by Stephen Thomas, please let me know and I can send you a copy. Have a great year.